What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your host KJ getting ready for another video of Persona 5 Royal. In our last video, we was doing a study session with the gang, getting ready for midterm exams. Trying to figure out who our next target was going to be. Gonna get ready for a fireworks festival, but before we could do any of that, we accidentally caught the attention of some girl who was eavesdropping in on us. What's she doing and where she's at? We don't know, but we're gonna find out soon enough. But we're getting ready for the start of the next day, and we're talking to Akechi, and hopefully this will go pretty quick. Hopefully today will be pretty smooth. There won't be too many major difficulties.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
That's the life of the media. If a celebrity goes and says something, if someone famous makes a denouncing statement to something or someone and has a backfire on them, people will ridicule them and talk down to them, so it's tough on you, bro.
All the interviews these days ask me about that.
Yeah, they want your opinion.
Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Let people talk, bro. Let them talk.
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right.
Maybe because personally, while I think the Phantom Thieves are doing a good job and doing the right thing, I think that their methods and while the motive I think is good, the method is questionable. And honestly, for a person of me speaking, that's a very dark shade of gray that we're looking at.
I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Yeah, nearly identical if you think about it.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there.
Yeah, but the mental shutdowns have been going on for almost a year now, from the sounds of it, while the Phantom Thieves actions have been going on for maybe 3 to 4 months.
Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
That's a huge change and shift. And there's one thing so maybe something else has happened. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots in Tokyo. Come see the Summer Fireworks Festival on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, the organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Tester coming up, everyone. Study. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. They really mess up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? Oh, yeah, I think I do. The answer is that short-term memories more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Kuruzu-kun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time? Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. if you have theoretical infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever. Yeah, I think so. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
That's right.
That's right. I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah, well, can't always get what you want. I got my got my knowledge up. But at least you've got summer break. Once the exams are over, so do your best to study now, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? July 18th, Marine Day. Finals end up on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easy to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah. Ah, come on! I knew it was gonna do something. Ushimaru. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen to someone when someone's talking to you? Come on, please dodge it. Gosh darn it, bro! I'm getting sick of this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to get my proficiency up. That's what I gotta do. Because I think I got it at 1, maybe 2. But alright.
Hey.
Akira-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour. That reminds me. Do you remember that counseling that Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. Hey! Isn't this bad timing? Oh, you're talking about the exams coming up. But then again, Makoto's pretty smart, so I'm pretty sure something like this won't affect her. No need to worry. My study routine's rigorous enough that I'm not panicking over it.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? Hey, don't worry about me, girl. My scores are high. They're gonna get even higher. But make sure you study well, alright? Oh, don't worry. I got it. I'll see you later, girl.
Senpai.
Hey! And now I get to talk to Kasumi. What's up?
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
Yeah, pretty much.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing. I've got some... Look how they give me this. Sure thing and I've got time. They don't give you any option to say no.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
But whatever, I'm cool with talking to her. Let's go.
Huh?
Wow! Akechi too?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
They know each other?
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Wow! You know each other?
My father works at a TV station.
Ah.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
What? Of course, her father would be not only one of the high-standing areas, he would be the big dog on that area.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san.
You know what's funny? If you look at the Persona world, all the main characters usually have a parent or two parents that are heavily influential in the world. Miss, what's her name? Mitsuru Kirijo, part of the Kirijo Corporation, a very well-known company. What's her name? Yukari becomes a famous actress. Junpei at one point was going to become a professional baseball player. I don't know if he did anymore. Akechi's a famous detective. Naoto's a famous detective. And I don't even know about Persona 2 and 1. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of people in this world that's got a lot of major connections and a lot of famous relatives.
I didn't know you knew her as well.
I mean, she goes to the same school as me. She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
More like you've been helping me out, but still.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Well, I was about to take her on to a date before you interrupted us, so if you could just scoot on out of here, Akechi. Be really nice.
Oh, right. I was just about to share some exciting news.
What you got, girl?
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now.
Then what was the point of going to a separate or isolated location?
About that summer competition I mentioned to you before,
You were inviting me to go?
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Hey, congrats, girl! Congrats!
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
I mean, honestly, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's a lot of other faceless characters in this game, so of course you're gonna get selected. You're one of the main characters.
Is your team considered to be quite prestigious?
What club in Shujin Academy is not prestigious? Who? Just what's not prestigious in there?
You're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well.
You got Akechi cheering. Plus, I don't want to be feel like I'm breaking my girl Makoto's heart. So I'll cheer you slightly, but not enough. Okay?
I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group?
You know what? While I was against it at first, I'm honestly all for it now. Let's do it.
Our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
Hey, okay.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Perfect.
That settles it.
Now I don't have to choose between Akechi and Yoshizawa.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Oh, are you saying my cafe?
Of course. Lead the way.
Bro, if you say my cafe, I'm calling now. It's LeBlanc. LeBlanc coffee. Oh, I was wrong.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. Glad I didn't bet money on that one.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
Yeah, I get that, but what about overheating your body?
I see.
In the
Make sure
summer.
you're covering all your bases.
I mean, your drink's just hot. I get the fact that you don't want to get your body to get cold, but it's the summertime heat. There's no way it should get cold. But anyway, that's besides the point. What do you have, Akechi? What's in your cup?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too.
I don't agree with that saying at all, but okay.
I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
Oh, she's not wrong.
I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
Oh, they let you eat food on TV? That's so
It's
cool.
all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel like they're slightly throwing shade at each other, but I don't know. I feel like I've been lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
Hey, I grew up in I guess you could say I grew up in a sheltered environment.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
Ah, yes, we never explained that. Please tell her,
The
Akechi.
social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. second years got to go to a TV station.
I keep forgetting that Yoshizawa's a freshman. I keep forgetting that.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Uh-oh.
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
What's that question?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was...
Music stop, which means this is going to get very serious.
What do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
Right! You did ask me that question earlier today. I forgot. How did I forget
Thieves?
in 20 minutes? Man, how did I forget that in 10 minutes, bro? How'd you forget
In
it?
the case that they do in fact exist, yes?
And if they're just or unjust.
I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
Yeah, I'm curious myself. I mean, I kind of feel the same way, but why you?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
Oh. Okay, you got my attention now, girl. Please speak. I'm going to shut up.
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
Ooh, you know, I never even thought about that.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
You know what? That is true. If we relied on the Phantom Thieves for everything, and the Phantom Thieves are human, after all, so they can't possibly do everything. If we rely on the Phantom Thieves ourselves, we take our own initiative away from ourselves. We can't rely on ourselves to do something more because we have someone else who can do the job for us. I never even thought about that. It's like NBA franchise teams, or franchise players, like the LA Lakers in general. Because everybody relies on LeBron so much, they don't take the initiative as much. He'll just take it for us. All we got to do is back him up. But if there is a case where LeBron can't do everything, or he needs someone to help with the initiative, push it along with him, who's going to do it? I mean, you can't have AD do it all the time. So yeah, I can see that point entirely. Personally, I just think that the Phantom Thieves promotes a type of we don't need the law enforcement to do the job. We can do the job ourselves, and that's a very dangerous mindset because humans have different view of what's okay, what's acceptable, and what's not okay and not acceptable. So that was my reason, but hers is a whole nother reason as well.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
That is entirely true. Your method is your method. Your opinion is your opinion, as well as my own. So generalizations of that can't be accepted to everybody. But if you promote this sort of thing, and people do take into that account, that's a different story. We're promoting self-justice. We bring the justice ourselves, not the cops, not the authorities, not the law makers or the law bringers. We're doing it ourselves, and so yeah.
But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
In fact, they were so much heavily relying on the Phantom Thieves that they might tell the Phantom Thieves to go around attacking and murdering someone because they believe that person did them wrong. I mean, you don't really do that to police officers as much.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it.
In a sense, they inspire people to fight back and to fight injustice, but their powers are beyond normal methods. They can't. No one else really can do it but themselves.
Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then. What do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I think her opinion's not wrong. She's not wrong. It was definitely helpful, though.
I have to agree. It was quite inspiring for myself as well.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I am a fan of the Phantom Thieves. I agree with their ideology, but I do not agree with the Phantom Thieves' methods. Despite the fact I'm playing with the Phantom Thieves.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes.
It's just starting a debate, bro. There's nothing wrong. We can all have our opinions about getting on each other's throats. We're not YouTube and Twitter, okay? We're not that toxic.
Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I was cool with the subject, but okay.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going.
Aw, we just met.
If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day.
It was a good session. This was a good time.
Good luck on your competition.
Good luck, Yoshizawa. I'll try to be there if I can. I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Alright, so I got one more thing left to do before I head in, but I'm gonna probably do that off screen. Oh yeah, that's the talk of Anne. I'll probably do that later. But I'm gonna end the video here. We got a chance to talk to Kasumi Yoshizawa and Goro Akechi, and it was nice to have a talk about the Phantom Thieves. And what Yoshizawa said was definitely an eye-opener for me. And while I do agree with the ideology about the Phantom Thieves, I do not think that their methods are just or the best example to be set in a society like this. Because what the Phantom Thieves are promoting is something that personally for me, I don't think I could get back behind. As it's basically saying that we don't need law enforcement, we don't need police, we don't need them to do the job, we can do the job ourselves. And that's kind of demeaning the actual force. I mean, yeah, I get the fact that there's some cases to where the police can't do everything and the law enforcement can't do everything they need to do. But I do think that taking this as an initiative as a first choice option is never a good thing. Like I shoot first, ask questions later. Kasumi's reasons for it was that she thinks that if a problem occurs that causes hindrance or trouble to society, they would rely on the Phantom Thieves instead of their own power, sort of as a cheat code, and that would not only hinder progress, it would also make our initiative and our action subdued because we got someone else who could do this probably better than we can. Well, Goro and I kind of have the same. Akechi and I kind of have the same reasons for the Phantom Thieves, but Yoshizawa had a slightly different reason. But all in all, I think it was a pretty good session. But I'm going to end the video here, y'all. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video. Let me know what else you want to see on the channel. Let me know what else you want to see done on here. What other games you want to play, what other reactions, if anything at all. And until then, this is KJ, signing out.